Kia ora, I'm Michelle from the Waikato River Authority. In this video, I will talk through some of the information we'd like to see in your project plan. If you are applying to the authority for greater than $100,000, you are required to submit a project plan with your application. For applications of lesser value, we also recommend you submit a project plan. These are the kinds of things we'd like to see in your plan. As a minimum, your plan shall include a description of the issue and reasons why your project is needed. If you have evidence of the issue, this would be the place where you insert this information. An example of an issue could be that you've noticed a decline in water quality, particularly the clarity of the water. You may have some water quality monitoring data that shows this. Vision. A vision is a long-term view of where you want to get to. An example of a vision could be that you want to see the water clarity improved to a point where your whānau are happy to swim in their local swimming hole in the summertime. Your project might not get you all the way to your vision, but it is a step along the way. Project goals. Project goals need to be measurable things that you want your project to achieve. They are the steps required towards meeting your vision. The goals should be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. An example of a SMART project goal could be to fence 2 kilometres of stream margin by May 2020. A detailed breakdown of the work required and how it will be undertaken. The authority's application form doesn't make provision for you to input this level of detail, so it is very important that it is included in your project plan. This is where you write detail about the various project tasks you need to undertake to meet your project goals. For example, if you have a goal to plant 2,000 native plants along the stream margin, you will have a task labelled stream planting. Within this project task, you will include more detail around what, how, where, when and who. This might include a species list, size of plants to be used, a planting plan showing the locations of different plants, information about how far apart you will plant the plants. It may even include information around who will do the planting and when. Detailed costs. Once again, the authority's application form doesn't make provision for you to input this level of detail, so it is critical to include it in your plan. We suggest your project plan include a budget spreadsheet outlining costs in detail. This should include costs related to each of your tasks as well as the assumptions behind your costs. So if you have said that your project management costs are $2,000, you need to include how you came up with that figure. For example, is it based on 25 hours at $80 an hour, or is it something else, such as a quote? A timeline for the proposed work. This section should show what tasks you will undertake and when. Deliverables. These are tangible outcomes, things you can see or touch. What is it you are going to have produced by the end of your project? A project involving fencing and planting should have this as your deliverables. For example, 2 kilometres of 5-wire post and batten fencing. It does take a bit of time to put together a project plan, but it is important for the success of your project and for us to better understand what it is you're proposing. We have some basic project plan templates which may be useful for planning smaller projects. If you think this is something that may be helpful for you, please get in contact with us.